according to the question you asked me, that our president had no mistake in removing fuel subsidy. I will tell you this categorically that to your own perspective. I object the statement with my whole heart. A president that wants to remove fuel subsidy, you must have prepared better or alternative means of survival for the people, because the economy driving of any country is being powered or championed by fuel. So the moment you remove fuel subsidy, do you put the proceeds in agriculture? No. Transportation? No. Food and services? No. What else again? What's the essence of removing the fuel subsidy at initial stage? You wanted to remove fuel subsidy. Not you are doing that in the interest of the people, but you are doing it to make sure you punish some set of people, because that's the root of African leaders, or let me say in anywhere where they are using democracy. So when Mr. A become president, he has passed through he has passed his boundary to affect Mr. B. Mr. B will only calm himself down that way. Time is coming. So the moment government come to Mr. B, he will do his own, he will formulate a policy that will suffer Mr. A to do what? To punish him on what he had done when he was there. So that's the way and manner we are governed here in Nigeria. We govern ourselves here in Nigeria. So you want to remove fuel subsidy simply because some people are taking the crude oil over there. The final product over there. If you want to do it in the interest of the people, there are some certain measures you need to, there are some certain things you need to put in place before you can do that sort of thing. So because you know the aftermath of the step you want to take. So the transportation of it, we have 774 local government. You can provide all the shuttle that they can give them to each local government. Then form a thorough team that will work hand in hand with NNPC. That they throughout the nation, then give the NNPC some certain percentage of the subsidized product. So when this vehicle got there, they are going to buy in a cheaper rate. That is one. As a result of that, you give them a price tag or price control program that all short motors will go there and buy, so that when common man or citizen get wanted to board motor from one place to another, it will be very, very easy for us. Then you have another shuttle that can convey our goods and services, our goods. You understand? So this will aid the transport problem of our people going to the market to buy something to sell. So when these things are put in measure or in place, so it will reduce the transportation fare. And as a result of that, those people in the bus terminus, they will be forced to do what? To align with the federal government decision in order to do what? To cut their price down. So you have solved that problem. That is one. Removing fuel subsidy in Nigeria is another thing entirely. When you remove fuel subsidy, you can put in the money in the agricultural sector. I think Baba has used up to a year now. Today is maybe April or May 11 or 12. So it showed that within 20 days or so, Baba will spend 1 year in governance. That in control and the affair of the nation. If truly Baba had interest in the people he wanted to govern, he should have make sure that the grant is being is encouraged for living. Let me give you one example. If you have that in mind in your master plan that I will remove fuel subsidy, when you want to remove fuel subsidy, do you prepare for agriculture? So when you remove fuel subsidy, you need to put money into agriculture. Between last year to this time, I think if we plant, Nigeria has the power ability to make sure that we are, in terms of food, we are self-sufficient nation. So Nigeria cannot boast of having at least 300 million tons of grain, the major food we people normally consume as far as Nigeria is concerned, based on cassava, beans, and rice. We are unable to do that. In a good country, when you say, okay, we want to stop importation of food, fine. It shows you don't even need to say that. When you are producing food in your country and the price is very cheap, I think no one will go for the other something. But here in Nigeria, we are not producing anything. The price of everything has skyrocketed. And I don't even know the economic terminology we want to put. Maybe called inflation, or I just don't know how to put this one. Under Baba's watch. Imagine that. People are suffering. But simply because the major problem we are facing in Nigeria is this. Out of 100% population we are having in Nigeria, I will tell you categorically that 80% are suffering in abject poverty. You understand? The remaining 20%, let's say 10% belong to the ruling class. The remaining 10% are African person. That's the African person that So these African person are being controlled by the power that be. So they are the ones that come on social media and be saying something good about the government because they are not sovereign. I mean, their sovereignty is somehow it's under control. So they don't care for the people. I went to Ibadan yesterday, she returned. I saw some, in fact, between Iwo Road to Muslim, between Iwo Road and Muslim, I have some stop over there. People that come to me to beg for something, and I cannot count the numbers. I can't count the numbers. Then I need to give out the little I'm having. So please, I was now wondering that how will government know that these people are suffering? There is sovereignty on the land, in the land rather. So the system you want to use in govern your people, because the constitution stated clearly that the priority of the government must be based on the happiness of its people. But the priority of the government of today is to kill us. I will say it anyway. Look at the level of stubbornness we are experiencing now. Take your bike, go out there. Nothing less than 4 to 5 police officers will check you. For what reason? It's another stubbornness. Even if you have your paper complete, police will tell you, no, you have to go to the station. If you don't want to go to the station, bring this amount of money. So the government that are unable to curb this kind of nuisance, that's the thing. How can you now tell me that such government prepare for the betterment of its people? Go to all the bus terminals. Go and look at what these drivers subject to. After that one, when you load a bus, let me say Iwo Road for instance now, going to Lagos, if you convey a passenger at the rate of 5,000 naira in the bus terminals, they are going to take 4,000, that same amount from you, a passenger's fee from you. That's a passenger transportation fare. They will take it from you. It is normal, it is custom, it is principle, it is ideology, it is culture. Imagine that. After that one, those Agbero boys will still collect something from the driver. Making how many? After that, those policemen that you are coming across will take something again from you. Just imagine that. After that, you now go to the filling station to buy petrol in high price. Most of the petrol stations I visited yesterday, only maybe Bovas and NMPC are selling at the rate of 580 naira. The rest. So it shows that Baba did not plan. He only planned for the way and manner he wanted to do what? To win the election. And he has done that. But he is not a prepared president. I'm saying it now and I'll continue saying it until I see positive change in the governance. And then on the issue of dollar, the first thing that normally comes to my mind is this. Why talking about dollar? I'm in Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian. I'm using naira. America are using dollar. And please just imagine, put into normalcy. What's my own business with dollar? I'm not living in the United States of America. I'm not living in those countries. Why? So it shows that when we are talking about dollar now, the reason why dollar is most essential in our economy is very simple. It's because we lack production. We are not producing anything. And then in any country whereby exporting takes nothing less than 98% to import. Import took 2%, exporting took roughly 98%. It showed that we are going to be clamoring for dollar. So in one way or the other, Nigeria is a dollarized country in nature. So it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Any meaningful government should be able to make sure that Nigeria is a producing country and not consuming country. So until that, we can do what, achieve a greater